Hey, Chris, my little bro. How's it going? You there? Oh, Chris, your big brother's trying to message you? I think it's about time that you hurry up and reply to me.
Is this really you, Liam? It's been over 5 years since you last contacted me. What could you possibly want from me after all this time?
Damn, bro, after not talking for 5 years? This is how you reply to my message?
This is the kind of reply that trash like you deserve after radio silence for 5 years.
Excuse me? I'm trash?
Are you unaware that you're such a crap brother, Liam? I thought it was obvious.
Hey, Chris, there's no need for that kind of talk, bro. I don't think I am at all. Are you still holding on to what happened 5 years ago?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't give a damn about a piece of scum that stole my girlfriend and the woman who willingly wanted to cheat on me with my own brother. I grew sick and tired of my own parents defending my guilty brother, so that's what made me move out of their house.
Well, you still have a lot of feelings over it then.
Since when did you care about anyone's feelings? What do you want, Liam?
What do you mean, bro?
Well, there's got to be a reason why you're messaging me after 5 years, so it must be something you want.
Oh, duh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to ask, are you, dating again? Is she really attractive?
What? Why would you ask that?
I saw you and this really attractive-looking woman walking down the street. Is that chick your girlfriend or what?
What are you talking about, Liam?
There's no point in hiding this from me. I'll find out eventually. Actually, I'll be straight up with you, bro. I already hooked up with her. Yeah. And once I told her that I was Chris's brother, she came directly to the hotel to meet me.
Oh, okay. Is that so?
Of course! She ended up being way better in bed than the first ex-girlfriend I stole from you. So, little Chris, how does it feel to have another girl once again ripped from your grasp by your handsome big brother?
Anything you say doesn't matter to me anymore.
It's frustrating, isn't it, little bro? You couldn't even say anything, but that is frustrating. We both know you're frustrated by it. You just don't want to say it, am I right?
Is that all you have to say to me, Liam?
What do you want about?
I've made it a goal in life to not continue listening to my brother's nonsense.
My nonsense? Are you serious, bro?
Have a nice day, Liam.
Hey, you can't just end the conversation like that. Get back here! You've always been so smug. And even after not talking for 5 years, you still act this way. I'm not gonna tolerate the way you speak to me if you're gonna act like this. I guess it's time for me to steer your girlfriend from right under your big fat nose. I'll show you how it's done in under 3 months. You better be ready for what's coming, little bro. Hey, Chris, it's finally done. You didn't listen to me at all and said that I was full of nonsense. But in the last 3 months, I took your girlfriend with just a click of my fingers. You won't believe this. She's pregnant! I knocked her up!
What's this all about, Liam? I would have thought that after messaging me 3 months ago that this nonsense would stop, but you're still going on about it?
It's not nonsense! Stop saying that! You need to face the facts, little bro. Your girlfriend is pregnant with my kid. And I recently just filed for the papers to marry her.
Huh? You filed for a marriage license?
Yes! Now can you accept that it's not nonsense and that I've proved it? This isn't an illusion, Chris. You know I'm sorry for stealing your girlfriend once again. It's so incredibly stupid of you to not take me seriously on this. What a shame this happened to you again.
Yeah, I don't believe what's coming out of your mouth right now. I've been married since last year, Liam.
Wait, what? You got him married?
Yes, and besides, I don't know how you could have possibly stolen her when she's been working overseas for the last 6 months. During that time, she hasn't once been back to the States. I've been the one going overseas to visit her, you see.
No, wait, really? Hey, now wait a second. Now, aren't you the one talking nonsense? It's just frustrating you that I took a girl from you again, but the truth of the matter is you're just making out that she's married to you. But now she's overseas? Whether it's just bragging or an escape from reality, you want to throw me off by saying you have a wife. But really, she doesn't exist and you're just trying to buy some time by saying she's overseas. Stop making up stories. It's so pathetic, Chris.
Well, by the way, Liam, I didn't hear the name of the woman who's my girlfriend in any of your questions. If it's true, then why didn't you say your name?
Yeah, don't turn this around on me. I know my own girlfriend's name, for goodness sake. Don't tell me what I need to say.
Whatever, man. Why don't you come out and say it then? Well, I noticed your story isn't adding up at all.
Yeah, right. But it's not my problem if you don't understand. Fine, your girlfriend, who has now become my really hot and attractive wife, is Hannah.
Who, Hannah? The Hannah who left the Floyd Corporation 3 years ago? That Hannah?
Yeah, the Hannah who used to work there. The very same.
Oh, right, I see, and you're with her now.
And what about it?
Hannah is my ex-girlfriend.
What, your ex? That can't be. No, that wasn't the name of your ex-girlfriend.
The woman you're talking about, Liam, is the girlfriend I had when I was at college. I was dating Hannah when we were both working at the Floyd Corporation. She was my colleague.
You're kidding me, right?
To put it in terms that you can understand, Liam, she was my second ex-girlfriend.
But hold up. Seriously, hold up. I don't get it. Why were you two together when I saw you 3 months ago? You both looked really close and on good terms, so I thought that she was your girlfriend.
We are on good terms, but it was you that made that assumption that she was in a relationship with me, big brother. I met Hannah by chance while I was in the city. We happened to be walking in the same direction, and we talked, but it was mostly one-sided, with me asking what she had been up to. I listened to her nice and quietly. However, she started to get carried away with her conversation and told me that she wanted to get back together with me. I then told her that I was already married, and when I showed her my wedding ring, she left with a shocked look on her face. I haven't seen her since that encounter.
Are you serious? You're kidding me with this story, right?
I have nothing to kid about, Liam. That's what happened. Why don't you ask her then, since you don't believe me?
You've got to be kidding me!
I already told you before that I am. From now on, I have no intention of being around you or our mother and father. Only for important things like weddings or funerals. Even more so if Hannah is now your wife. Instead, I think it might be the prime time for me to take the opportunity to cut ties with you.
What? You're just gonna cut me out just like that?
I don't know what kind of woman Hannah is if she can't see you for who you truly are, Liam. For me, working at the Floyd Corporation, having to quit, and then changing my lifestyle was a dark part of my past.
It was a dark time. What do you mean?
No matter what I say, you'd never believe me. So you can find it all out for yourself. Good luck with Hannah. I'm sure you're a perfect match for each other.
Chris, it's bad. It's Hannah. You don't believe how terrible she is. What is with this woman, bro? Was she in the top class when it comes to bullying or something? I mean, she's always thinking that I'm running around behind her back cheating on her. She even took my phone and erased all the women from my contacts. What is her deal?
So I guess you're finally starting to realize just what kind of woman Hannah really is.
Is this what you meant when you were saying all these things about her?
That's right, I tried to warn you. She did the same exact things to me while we're dating. She was always so suspicious of anyone that I interacted with and wouldn't even let me get close to coworkers. I finally needed to start taking more time of my own mental health, and by the time of the 2 weeks we're together, I was more than ready to break up.
Hold on a second, you two are only dating for 2 weeks?
Yep. So sometimes I wonder if she really even counts as an ex, since we hardly even saw each other. But she does have a rule about not trying to flirt with any married men. So I know that even though she wanted to get with me, she never would, since she knew that I was married now.
I don't believe it. I don't even know what to say.
But you're still single, and since she was trying to get back together with me this whole time, I guess she thought you would make a good consolation prize. So in a way, you really saved me a lot of trouble of having to deal with her.
Please, bro, enough. I can't stand her anymore. You have to leave your wife and take Hannah back. I'm begging you.
That's a joke, right?
I'm your older brother, and you have to do what I say when I say it.
Oh, so now you want to try and be a big brother to me, huh? Well, I'm afraid that it's way too late for any of that, considering that she's pregnant with your kid.
Oh, crap! I totally forgot about that.
So I'm afraid that you're going to be stuck with her for quite a while. I just feel bad for your kid. To think that it'll have you and Hannah as parents. Ugh, poor little thing.
But I have to get out of here! Hannah is seriously crazy. I can't spend the rest of my life with her.
So you're really just going to knock her up and then run off? You're even worse than I ever thought you were.
But what am I supposed to do? I can't stand being with her.
I suppose that you'll just have to divorce her now. Of course, there will be alimony and child support to pay if you do that.
I don't have that kind of money. I mean, I don't even work.
You mean you got married and knocked someone up without even having a job? Wow. That's all I can say.
Oh, just shut up, will you? You've totally ruined how good I was feeling knowing I'd stolen Hannah from you.
I'm so sorry to put a damper on your mood, I guess.
Well, you should have said something to me. I would have listened.
I seriously doubt that. I know you and how you get when you start acting this way.
Crap. This is really, really bad, man. Hannah's banging on the door yelling for me to come out my room. She thinks I'm talking to some other woman right now.
Got it. Well, in that case, I'm probably just going to block you.
Why?
Well, because I was going to go abroad anyways to be with my wife. She says that she has some leads for jobs over there and I'm looking for a fresh start.
So you're just gonna leave me like this? Bro, you can't do this to me.
See ya.
Chris, please come back. You have to help me.
Liam did end up filing for divorce with Hannah. This, however, resulted in a huge fight with her family and Liam finally agreeing to stay with Hannah. He even moved in to live with her and her parents. Of course, this just made things worse for everyone, and Liam and his new in-laws continued to live in fear of Hannah's wrath. I heard that one time he tried running away all the way to another state. I don't even know or where he got the money or means to do it. But within a week, Hannah had him tracked down and was banging on his motel door. She dragged Liam all the way back to her parents' house, where he has been ever since, ever the obedient husband. I hear that things are going so well for them that they're even expecting their second child.
Hey, Rose. You're going to be leaving for a business trip today, right?
Huh? What is it, Trisha?
You told me about it at the memorial service, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm already at my destination. What about it?
We only got each other's contact information at the memorial service, right? Even if we are cousins, I thought it would be rude to contact you when you're busy, so I thought I should ask you about it.
Oh, is that so? Well, just text me whenever there's something you need to tell me. I already told you this at the memorial service, but just know that there are going to be times when my replies are going to be really slow.
Got it.
Good morning, Mrs. Yates. Is now a good time?
Oh, Mr. Hunt? It's unusual of you to contact me like this by text.
Yep, even though we did exchange contact information when I moved here.
I mean, it's faster to just talk to each other in person when you live in the room next door. So, what's the matter?
Well, this is going to sound rude, but I have a question for you. You said that you were going to be gone for a while, right?
Oh, yes. About 2 more weeks.
The lights in your room are on every evening.
What? I'm currently on a business trip, so there shouldn't be anyone in the house.
Yes, it looks like the lights are being turned off during the day, which caught my attention, so I decided to contact you. It's not like you come home from your trip occasionally, right?
Yep. I haven't been home since I left.
Did you ask one of your acquaintances to check in on your house then?
I asked my landowner to do that for me, but I doubt he would visit every evening.
Huh. So what is it then? Maybe a thief.
What?
Oh, never mind. I guess it's strange for a thief to visit every night, but if it's not your landowner, then that means that someone must have a spare key to your room.
That's probably not the case. My parents' house is far away as well, so...
Do you have any relatives living nearby?
I have 2 cousins who live at a place that's a 20-minute drive from my house, but I haven't given them spare keys.
Don't you think that this is quite serious?
It seems so. I'll tell my company about it and come home this evening.
Should I tell your landlord about it?
Yes, it might make things go smoother if you told him what you know about the situation.
Understood. Oh, and please contact me when you arrive. The landowner's a woman past her 70s, so I think that it would be helpful to have the help of a man at times like this.
Thanks, that would be really helpful.
Well, come home safely then.
Yep, thank you for contacting me. Hi, Mr. Hun. Thanks for contacting me in the afternoon about the situation. I just arrived at my landowner's house.
Hi, Miss Yates. It must have been a long trip.
My landowner already checked in on the house for me, and when she looked through the window, it seems that the light in my room on the 2nd floor really was turned on.
I was able to get home from work a bit early today, so I was observing your room. It seems that the person arrived 1 hour earlier than you. The window was open strangely, so I did a bit of eavesdropping and,
What is it?
well, I think I heard the voices of a man and a woman.
What? A man and a woman?
Well, what they were saying was, they must have been having sex based on what they were saying.
Huh?
Sorry if I'm wrong, and it's just my misunderstanding.
Oh, don't be. Thank you for the information. Me and the landowner are going to be entering the house now. I know it's a hassle, but would you mind coming with us?
Understand. I'll be waiting in front of your room.
It was you, Trisha? Where did you run off to? You're only fast when you run away. Huh? Why are you back so early? That's not the problem. Why are you using my house as a hiding place for cheating? You were always the type of person who did whatever they wanted, but cheating on your husband while he's on assignment on his own is going too far. Hold on. Weren't you supposed to be abroad for 2 weeks on a business trip? Huh? Abroad? That's why I thought we could use your room instead of going to a hotel. My business trip was just to a neighboring prefecture. Huh? That's not the point, though! You used my spare key without my permission, didn't you? Let me guess. Was it at the memorial service 1 month ago? Yes. I heard that you were going to be abroad for 3 weeks on a business trip, and I also noticed that there was a locksmith near the shrine we had the memorial service at. I thought that this was the perfect chance, but why have you come back so early? It's Candace, our other cousin, not me, who's going abroad on a business trip. Huh? Candace? You were sitting right behind us at the memorial service, right, Trisha? That's probably when you overheard us talking about how we were going to go on a business trip at the same time. You probably had it mixed up and thought I was going abroad and Candace was staying in the country. But you work at a foreign firm, right, Rose? Which is why I thought for sure that you were the one going abroad. I see. So you've got even that wrong. I work at a medium-sized company that just has a few offices around the country. Huh? It's Candace who works at a foreign firm. No way! There's no way, Candace!
who grew up poor and without a proper education, could get into such a place.
It looks like you haven't changed and how you're still full of prejudices. Don't you know how hard Candace has worked up until now? She got into university with a scholarship that exempted her from having to pay a tuition since her grades in high school were so good. She even graduated at the top of her class since she's so smart.
Wasn't she a high school graduate?
Wow, how far do your prejudices go?
Fine, who cares? It's not like you know who my boyfriend is or anything.
Speaking of which, wasn't the man you fled my room with back there Candace's fiancé, Mr. Tyson?
You know?
Candace introduced me to him just recently, so we've met each other before.
No way.
When I barged into the two of you back there, he made a face looking like he knew he screwed up and said my name. It was Mr. Tyson, without a doubt, right? I'm going to tell Candace about this.
Hey, hold on!
Of course I'm going to tell your husband about it as well.
I said hold on! I got divorced with my husband. Because you had to go on and tell him what happened.
This is about the business trip 3 months ago, right? I already know what happened. It seems that Candace canceled her marriage with Mr. Tyson as well. I heard you made Mr. Tyson pay alimony for you?
Well, kind of. I mean, I was thinking about stealing him from Candace from the beginning. It all started when I thought to myself that Candace didn't deserve a man like him. So I decided that I would have him for myself, who's a much better match for him. I mean, he's so much more high-spec than my ex-husband, and he's more rich and handsome as well.
Huh?
By the way, it's been 100 days since I got divorced, so I married Mr. Tyson. My ex-husband was a pretty high-spec himself, and he let me just relax at home as a housewife. But I guess I got an upgrade. And from now on, I'm a celebrity housewife that relaxes at home. I'm so lucky, it's kind of unfair.
Mr. Tyson is unemployed currently. Did you know that?
Huh?
The company he was running with his friend went bankrupt half a month ago.
Bankrupt?
I heard that to pay off the debt, he had to take a loan out because of the bankruptcy. He's now working part-time while looking for a new job.
He's in debt?
I heard that that's part of the reason why he and Candace delayed their wedding ceremony, which they've been planning to have the next spring. And yet, given his situation, you still made him pay your alimony for you. He might be in even more debt now than he was in the start.
You're joking, right?
The reason you were using my room as a secret hiding place was because Mr. Tyson told you that going to hotels was too expensive. So he wanted to meet at your house, where your husband was gone because of his assignment elsewhere, right?
Huh? Well, yes, that's why.
This is just my speculation, but he was in debt, so he probably didn't want to spend too much money. But there are a few cameras placed in your house to keep watch of your pet, right? And you knew that there was a chance that your husband would check in on the cameras from where he was assigned, meaning that if you brought Mr. Tyson in your house, you would have surely gotten caught. During that time, you happened to hear me talking about how I was going on a business trip and thought of using my room instead. So you made a spare key without telling me, and that's what happened, right?
Hold on. I finally realized it now, but could it be the case that I'm screwed because I just married an unemployed man who's in debt? Looks like it. No way. No way. No! I won't accept this. I'm going to divorce him.
But is it going to be that easy?
Huh?
Well, you see, I'm currently with Candace right now, and she's saying that Mr. Tyson is an extremely jealous person, and if you don't put him in the palm of your hand and control him well, then you're going to become mentally unstable.
What?
She says thanks for taking her hands off of such a bothersome man.
What do you mean?
Well, that's the situation, so good luck.
Don't scare me like that. Rose!
Good evening, Miss Yates. It's been 2 months since you moved to your new room. Have you gotten used to it?
Good evening, Mr. Hunt. My move happened at the same time. It got really busy at work, so I was only able to arrange all my stuff just recently. But I only moved to the apartment across the street. The layout is similar to my old room, and the landowner is still the same. So it doesn't really feel like much has changed.
I see.
That being said, it's so freeing finally to get away from the room that was used as a secret meeting place for adultery.
I'm glad you feel that way. You live in room 202 now, right?
Yes. We're still neighbors like before, so I hope we can get along like before.
It'd be my pleasure.
On the other hand, though,
Yes, what is it?
would you like to go out to dinner soon?
What?
I realized that I had never thanked you for helping me out with the incident a few months ago.
What? Don't worry about it. I already received some expensive sweets from you. That alone is enough, thanks.
It's not that I just want to thank you, but I thought that we could go out somewhere. So, is that a no?
No, I accept. I'm actually really happy.
I'm glad. How's 10 o'clock this Saturday?
Yep, I'm looking forward to it.
Trisha was unable to tell Mr. Tyson that she wanted to divorce him, and she was forced to take on his debt with him as his wife. But it didn't change the fact that she had stolen another woman's fiancé, so she could no longer depend on her parents since they had cut ties with her. Her dream of being a celebrity housewife that just relaxes at home was now not just a dream, but a dream inside a dream. Instead of living the life she thought she was going to live after marrying Mr. Tyson, she now lives in poverty, even though she works from day to night every day. She was immediately thrown into a horrible life. Not only that, but it seems that what Candace said was true, so that now Trisha is on the verge of mental illness. After sending her last message to me and Candace saying that it wasn't supposed to be like this, we no longer heard anything from her, since it seemed like she could no longer pay her phone bills.